This is another one of Fitness Blender's HIIT cardio workouts. In this workout, we've got a 1-minute cardio interval per exercise for a total of 23 minutes, including a warm-up and a cool-down. Now, once we're done with our warm-up, we're going to start into our cardio interval, where we're going to start saying either jump or down, depending on the exercise. And the idea is that no matter what you're doing, you're going to try to either jump as quickly as you can or get down to the ground as quickly as you can. Now, before we do that, we're going to start in with our cardio warm-up. Starting off with up and over steps for 40 seconds. This is a nice slow step from left to right, stepping back behind you, swinging those arms around in a nice big circle, pausing at the bottom, then coming back around the other side as you step off to the other side. Just a nice slow fluid motion. Keep those arms under control. This isn't a swinging motion. Just keep a nice fluid motion, trying to open up that shoulder joint, trying to really push that range of motion, warm those muscles up. We've got just a few seconds left. Just keep it going. Nice even pace left to right. And 5 seconds left. We've got torso circles coming up next. And switch it. Gonna bring those hands up on those hips, make a nice big dip motion out to the left, down in front of you, back up across the right, pause at the top, then reverse the direction back around again. You're trying to open up those hips as well as that torso just a little bit, but you want to try to keep that torso relatively flat. Most of this motion should be coming from that hip joint, getting a good stretch on those hamstrings, opening up that hip joint as much as you can, and then as you come up to the top and stretch back, you're getting that stretch to the front of those abs and into those hip flexors just a little bit. Just keep that motion going, nice fluid motion, sweeping back and forth. Got just a few seconds left, and then we're going to switch off to just a regular jog in place to bring that heart rate up just a little bit more. And go ahead and switch it, get those feet moving, nice even pace, drawing those knees up in front of you just a little bit, getting those feet moving nice and quick. Just make sure that you're not trying to push yourself too hard. Remember, this is just a warm-up, so don't try to kill yourself on this. You want to focus on just bringing that core temperature up slowly and bring that heart rate up slowly. So don't try to really kill yourself. Just keep that pace going nice and even and let that heart rate and that core temperature come up nice and slow. And then we're almost done with this exercise. Just 5 seconds left till we switch off to toe touch kicks. And go ahead and switch. Bring that left leg up and that right hand down to touch that toe, and then that right leg comes up, bring that left hand down to touch that toe. Just keep alternating back and forth. You want to keep that pace nice and even, trying to get a good stretch on that hamstring every single time, but mainly focusing on trying to open up that hip joint as well as push blood around those abdominal muscles and that lower back to really warm up that core. Just keep that motion going at a nice even pace, keeping those lungs open the entire time. And we're almost done with this exercise. We're moving on to just a traditional squat next with a little bit of an arm motion. And go ahead and switch. Drop down to a nice deep squat, bringing those arms straight out in front of your chest, parallel to the ground. Then as you stand up, those arms come out back behind that chest as far as you can stretch, as far as is comfortable. Again, keeping those arms parallel to the ground. So you want that hand coming straight out from that shoulder socket. Then again, drop down into that nice deep squat, bring those hands back in front. Just keep alternating back and forth, really trying to focus on opening up that shoulder joint just a little bit, stretching that chest, as well as getting a really nice deep squat to warm up those knees and that hip joint again. And we're almost done with this exercise. Just a few more seconds till we switch to butt kickers, our last exercise for this warm-up. And switch it off. Get those heels coming up to that butt really nice and quick. You want to move those feet as fast as you can. Barely let that toe touch the ground before you bring that heel right back up again. This one's going to really bring that heart rate up, really bring that core temperature up to get us ready for that first cardio interval. And we're almost done, just 10 seconds left. Keep those feet moving really nice and quick. Keep those lungs open. Trying to push yourself on this one. You're trying to get it really nice and tired before we're done. And let it relax. All right, good job. That is the last exercise for our warm-up, which means we're coming to our HIIT workout. Remember, there's 1-minute interval per exercise. When we say jump, you have to jump. When we say down, you have to get down. So with this one, it's going to be a down exercise. So we're starting standing up for jogging in place. Go ahead and get ready. And start them up. So it's jog in place, get that heart rate up really nice and high until you hear me say down or you see it up in the top left corner. Just keep it going, nice even pace. Get down. Back up as quick as you can. Get down. Back up. Try to get back into that pace as fast as possible every single time. Get down. 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 And get back up as quick as you can. You got a few seconds left. And let it relax. All right, good job. We've got our next exercise coming up, or push-ups. We're doing this down on the ground, so every single time I say jump, you're going to get up, jump as hard as you can, then right back down into those push-ups. And start them up. You can either do these push-ups off your knees or off your toes. And jump. Back down as quick as you can, right back into those push-ups. Jump. Jump again. And jump. And jump. And jump. And jump. Get up off the ground as quick as you can. Jump right back down again. Just got a few seconds left. Pound out as many push-ups as you can. And let it relax. All right, let's go and move on to our next exercise, which is going to be jumping jacks. So let's go from jumping jacks down to the ground as quick as you can, and then right back up. Let's go ahead and get ready. And start them up. Just a traditional jumping jack. Keep that heart rate up really nice and high, moving as quick as you can. And down. 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 And down. Moving nice and quick. As you can see here, Kelly's actually jumping down to the left on one, and then the next one she jumps down to the right. Do that if you have to go left to right. Otherwise, try to jump straight down in front of you every single time. And down. 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 And get back up as quick as you can and go right back into those jumping jacks. Just a few seconds left. Pound them out. Get that heart rate up really nice and high. And let it relax. So let's go and move on to our next exercise, which is just going to be a traditional squat. We're going to be jumping off of this one. Go ahead and get ready. And start them up. Nice deep squat, moving pretty quickly. Remember, you're going to jump on this. And jump. 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 Try to get one more squat in there and let it relax. Good job. That was a rough one. Now we're going to move on to lateral jumps. Remember, we're going to be going down to the ground on this one. Go ahead and get ready. And start up. Just jump left to right. Kick that leg back out behind you. Nice quick motion. Try to get as wide as you can, keeping those hips as low as possible the entire time. Really burn those legs out. Remember, when I call it out, you're going to be going down to the ground as quick as you can. And down. 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 And get back up as quick as you can. Try to get a few more repetitions in. We're almost done. And let it relax. Good job. All right, let's go and move on to our next exercise, the toe touch crunches. This one, you're going to be doing toe touch crunches until I say jump. Then you try to get up off the ground as quick as you can, jump as hard as you can, then right back down. Go ahead and get ready. Get those legs up there and start it up. Jump. Good. Get back down. Start right back into it. Nice tight crunch at the top every single time. Jump. 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 And back down as quick as you can. You got a few seconds left. Try to get a couple more repetitions. And let it relax. All right, good job. This is our halfway point right here. Go ahead and hit pause if you need a little extra rest. Otherwise, I'm going to start right back in just a few seconds. And let's go ahead and get ready. We're going to be starting back over with high knees, and we're going to be dropping down onto the ground with this one. Let's go ahead and get ready. And start them up. Drive those knees. Get those knees up there nice and high, at least to hip height if you can the entire time. Just keep going through it. Remember, we're going down on the ground with this one. And down. 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 And get back up as quick as you can. Pound out just those last few seconds. And let it relax. All right, good job. Let's move on to our next exercise, plank slaps. We're going to be doing a jump off of this one. Go ahead and get ready. And start them up. Come up to that plank position, tapping those shoulders back and forth. Just keep those hips nice and low. And jump. Back down into that plank as quick as you can, slapping those shoulders. Just keep those hips nice and low, nice straight line from your shoulder to ankle. Jump. 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 And get back down as quick as you possibly can. Get a few more repetitions in before we're done. And let it relax. Good job. All right, let's move on to our next exercise, the toe touch jumps. I'm going to be dropping down to the ground with this one. Go ahead and get ready. And start up. Squat down nice and low, touch those hands to those toes, and then jump it up nice and high. And down. 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 And get back up as quick as you can. Pound out a few more repetitions. We're almost done. And let it relax. All right, good job. Let's move on to our next exercise, tricep dips. We're going to be doing this one with a jump. Go ahead and get ready. And start up. Every single time you drop down in that tricep dip, kick one leg up and jump. Jump. Just keep it going. Nice quick motion. Drop back down on the ground as quick as you can. Remember, bend those elbows, drop those shoulders down at the same time as kicking one leg up. Jump. 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 And get back down on the ground as quick as you can. Get a few more repetitions in. We're almost done. And let it relax. All right, good job. Let's move on to our next exercise, butt kickers. We're going to be dropping down on the ground with this one. Go ahead and get ready. And start them up. Get those feet moving. You want those toes touching the ground for just a split second before you pull that heel right back up to kick your butt. And down. 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 And that's our last one. Get back up as quick as you can. And let it relax. Good job. Let's move to our next exercise, lunges. We're going to be doing a jump with this one. This is our last cardio exercise before we start into our cool down, so make sure you really push it. So get ready. And start up. Just an alternating lunge, back and forth. Jump. 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 And try to get a few more repetitions in. And let it relax. All right, good job. Let's go ahead and start our cool down and stretch. We're doing 15 seconds per exercise. And our first one is going to be a forward lean. So bring those hands up back behind your back as high as you can, tipping straight forward over, down towards those feet. Just hold it there, breathe as normally as you can, trying to stretch those hands over top of your head, back behind you as much as you can. And go ahead and let it relax. We're going to switch to a quad stretch, so bring that left leg back behind you, bring that heel to your butt, kicking that knee back behind you, get a stretch to the front of that thigh, that hip flexor, and maybe even to those lower abs. And go ahead and switch sides. Same thing in the opposite side. Bring that right heel up to your butt as close as is comfortable. Tuck that knee back behind you as far as you can. Get a good stretch in the front of that thigh, that hip flexor, and lower abdominals. And go ahead and switch. We're doing a hip flexor arm pull next. So lunge forward. Keep that back leg straight. Stretch that hip flexor. Then grab that right arm, pulling it across in front of your chest. Just hold it there, nice and comfortable. Get a good stretch on the rear of that shoulder, across that shoulder blade. And go ahead and switch sides. Same thing in the other side. That right leg goes back behind you this time. That left arm comes across in front of that chest. And let's go ahead and switch to the next one. This is going to be an inside thigh plus a tricep stretch. So stretching out to the left with that leg, really keep it straight, leaning that hip down towards that leg at the same time as bringing your left arm up over top of that shoulder, trying to stretch that tricep. Just hold it there. And go ahead and switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Bend that left knee, keep that right leg straight. You should be stretching the inside of that right thigh. And that right hand's come up behind your head, stretching out that right tricep. And go ahead and let that relax. We'll switch on to a cat stretch. So down on those hands and knees. Just back and forth. Slowly arch that back up nice and high, then dip it down really low, then back up again, pausing for just a second in each position. Just keep those lungs open, breathing normally as best you can. So really pausing in each position, getting a really good stretch. And go ahead and let that relax. We're moving on to our last stretch, the cobra stretch. Those hands come down to the base of that rib cage, press into those hands, arch that back up really nice and high, kick that head up towards the ceiling. Just stretch as high as is comfortable. Don't try to overdo it. Just breathe normally and enjoy that stretch to the front of your chest, those abdominal muscles, and even into those hip flexors. And slowly lower back down and let it relax. All right, good job. This workout is complete. You just finished another one of Fitness Blender's HIIT workouts.